Hey guys, what's going on? It is Dangeles, and welcome back to another server tour. Today, I am back on the Twitch subscriber server, ready to continue to show off some cool builds. And today is going to be all about restaurants, guys. We have a ton of cool builds to showcase all in one video, so we're going to get started. Right here, I'm hanging out in front of the Krusty Krab, and this is kind of just a little Easter egg because there are some SpongeBob-related builds on this world that I'm going to be showcasing in future videos. So I thought we'd start here just to give you guys a sneak peek of that kind of that type of video, I guess. So today's all about restaurants, like I said. So I'm basically just gonna be flying around this town area of the server and checking out all of these restaurants that people have been building on the server, because there are a ton of different chains that you guys will all recognize, I'm sure. And it's gonna be similar to the video I did a few weeks back where I showed off the KFC and the Taco Bell. So we're gonna be doing more restaurants today. And the first one we're going to be showcasing right here is Chipotle. So I'm sure everybody's heard of Chipotle. I personally am not a big fan of Chipotle, but hey, it's still a very popular food chain. Let's see who built it. Created by Dubs53 with the help of Tieman 2004, and Lil Lane built the pond out here to kind of wrap it around this thing. Very fancy looking pond, I will admit. It looks great. So here is the Chipotle. Obviously we have the big sign on the front. I like the way they did the font with the the quartz blocks. I like that eye, that looks really good. The T looks good as well. Very authentic. Definitely you can obviously see it from distance, be like, boom, that's Chipotle, look at that. So there it is. Let's go ahead and walk on inside of here, take a look at it. I'm going to be showing off a bunch of restaurants today, guys, so I'm not going to go into like a crazy amount of detail on the interior of each one. So like I'll spend a few minutes on this inside of each one, but I'm not going to go like insanely detailed. I'll show off some of the cool features, like this right here, Pepsi refrigerator. Look at that, you can see the Pepsi cans in the background behind it. I love that. Some really creative stuff with player heads in this world. One thing you'll notice up here is that there are cameras, security cameras in the corners there. I don't know why you need security cameras in a Chipotle, but they got them just in case. Nice. I guess this is the waiting line. You kind of walk in, go around this, and do your ordering. And the Chipotle people will get your order wrong, like they do every time. And then, of course, you sit over here or wherever you want. So is there outdoor seating? Looks like there is. So we got some outdoor seating as well. But really well done, Chipotle. They used the purple blocks for this, which is a City Texture Pack Advanced exclusive block. Really one that you see a lot, and you'll be seeing more on some of these other restaurants. So we checked out Chipotle. The next one we're going to check out is Subway. So here's Subway, guys, and you know their motto is eat fresh. This is a really cool building. There's some cool features in this I think you guys are going to love. First off, this was built by Curlis99, and there's also just like a sandwich statue out here built by Stoink, so just kind of adds some aesthetic to it. It's even got the sesame seeds on top of the bun. But over here, take a look at this, guys. This is really cool. When I saw this, they used player head blocks with the letters on them that spells out Subway, which is really sweet. I think that's awesome. Really creative way to use those player heads. Again, the player heads really do change the game when it comes to creative building. So do a little fly around. He's got some nice bushes around. Honestly matches that Subway theme, which is kind of cool. Definitely you see that green, that yellow. I like the sandstone on this build. I think that's a good touch. Really solid looking building. Subway, fantastic. Let's fly on inside here and take a look at the interior. I absolutely love this one. I thought this one was fantastically done. It's masterfully done. Obviously, the tables here, we got some white carpet, we got some end rods, and some purple stairs, which is like really nice, just nice and clean. And then, of course, the Eat Fresh sign right there with the player heads as well, similar to what we saw out front with the Subway just script, I guess. But man, this is cool. I really like this. This wall here with, I believe this is, what block is this actually? I don't know 100%. End stone bricks. Really cool. Definitely fits this build perfectly. And then back here we have the kitchen, restrooms, and employee exit, I suppose. So Subway, really awesome. Again, the player heads really separate this build. It really makes it awesome. I'm going to have to do stuff like this on LD when I'm building future I guess businesses and stuff like this. So let's move on. We got a bunch more to show. Next one is going to be Tim Hortons. So here is Tim Hortons by ToxicPiggy, and they don't have these around where I live. I think this is more of a southern thing. I could be wrong. I honestly don't even think I've ever eaten at a Tim Hortons, but here it is. We got the drive-through windows in the back. I love the way, see, people are using a whole bunch of different strategies when it comes to branding these builds and making them actually look like the real thing. And ToxicPiggy decided to use banners with Tim Horton written on it. I think that's obviously different from the subway down the street, so that's pretty cool. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm not touring this Dunkin' Donuts, it's because it's not finished. Trust me, it's a really cool build, but it's not quite done yet. So let's take a look here at the interior of this. So here is the front entrance. We'll come on inside here. Double glass doors. Here it is, Tim Hortons. Honestly, guys, I'm going to be completely honest. I have no idea what Tim Hortons serves. Again, I've never eaten there before, so I know I've definitely heard of it. I know it's a fast food restaurant, but I have no clue what their menu looks like. Maybe one day I'll eat there, but definitely don't have one around where I am. So there is your Tim Hortons right there. It's great, and there's actually 2 of these, so we're going to be showing off another one of these by actually a different builder. So 2 different people have built 2 different Tim Hortons. Let's go check out the other one. How about that? So here is Tim Hortons number 2. Same style with the banners, so I think that was kind of a recurring theme. But this one was built by Curtis, and I love this one. I think this one is a little bit more charming just because of these awnings here with the red and the brown. It's just really cool to see, you know, 2 different people with completely different building styles, you know, build the same thing, right? And I think that's what's really cool about this server right now. Is like it's so expansive with how much stuff has been built. So there's like multiples of things now. So we're seeing like multiple of the same fast food restaurant chain at this point. What the heck? Usain Bolt coming out of that door right there. Holy smokes! But anyway, here it is. This is the interior of the Tim Hortons. He's using the banner chairs, which is awesome. And this is the interior. There's a ton of what are these guys called? Mpc Villagers in here. I guess they're either. Look at this guy. These guys are just stuck right here. Can you like? Are they standing there on purpose, or is this like a world edit trick? You can make them stand still. I think it actually might be. They're just stuck in place. The other guy just zoomed right on out of there. But 2 Tim Hortons on this world, pretty cool, right? And there's actually multiples of other restaurants as well that we're going to be checking out. But next up on the list, we're going to show off one of the West Coast's finest, and that is In-N-Out. Here it is, In-N-Out Burger. This is pretty famous in California. I'm not sure if they have them in other states besides California. They might have some along the West Coast, maybe Texas, but they definitely don't have them on the East Coast, so I've actually never eaten here before. But everybody, whoever is eating there, always says that it's pretty good. So, you know, I've never had it, so I can't really form my own opinion. Now, there's some great burger shacks on the East Coast as well. If you guys have ever eaten at Shake Shack, that place is top tier. But here is In-N-Out. Before I digress any further, let's take a look at who built this thing. We got the signs right over here. This was built by Drew, City Advanced, just like everything else. Exterior by Drew, interior by Drew. He did the whole thing, In-N-Out. He's got his comment bull rad. No one's written on it yet, but they will. They will once this video goes up. So here it is. He's got the logo there. Honestly, when I noticed that logo, I was like, oh, that's In-N-Out. You know, you could definitely tell. So he definitely did a good job of representing the logo. I like the awnings as well. This is one of the larger fast food restaurants here in this city. Obviously, it's pretty big. He definitely went all out on it. It's like a mini restaurant here. So here it is in the interior. Huge space in here. Tons of places to sit. We got the fountains over here. Men's and women's restrooms back here. I like the way they did these. You know, kind of how there's no door. There's just like kind of a wall blocking it so you can't see inside. That way people don't have to open and close doors. I think that's how all public restrooms should be, because it's annoying as hell trying to touch like this germy door that you don't want to have to deal with. So having just a wall there is a way better way to design it. So Drew knows what's up. We have all of the menus up there as what you can buy. I got to get myself a cheeseburger from here one day, I'll tell you. So let's go inside of the kitchen. This is a huge kitchen back here. He's got all of the stuff here. We got some tomatoes, the burgers. How is the tomato the same size as the burger? That's definitely a crock right there. But we got some cheese as well. And then back here is locker rooms. What the freak is a locker room? Is this something I don't know about? Like, is that like I guess the employee locker room then? Is where they change, I guess. But wow, I did not think that was going to be that in depth. And obviously he's got the manager's office back here as well for Druseff, which is, you know, the owner of the build. He built it, so he's the manager, obviously. Plenty of space to sit on this build. I love it. It's definitely fits the theme perfectly. Drew is from the West Coast, so I'm sure he's been to In-N-Out many times, and he got some inspiration for it because it looks fantastic. Great job, Drew. There's In-N-Out. We're not done yet, guys. We got a couple more to show. By the way, I mentioned that there's multiple In-N-Outs. Here is the second one. It's not finished yet, in production currently, but I like this one as well. I like the white walls. I think that looks really good. All right, guys, next up, I bet you can guess. It's Chick-fil-A. Closed on Sundays. So here is Chick-fil-A. Let's see, who built Chick-fil-A? Is there a sign? Here we go. Chick-fil-A was built by Shadowcast and Epic Panda. We've seen some of Epic's builds before. I believe this is the first time one of Shadow's builds has been showcased, but I love this. This is really well done. One of my favorite restaurants in real life. I love Chick-fil-A. And obviously it looks fantastic. The rendition of it here in Minecraft, I love the way he combined it, or they combined it, the bricks and the sandstone. That's a good looking build right there. Tons of cars in the parking lot as well, so very active. Lots of people at Chick-fil-A today. There's even somebody actively in the drive-thru. A couple people actually. And a whole bunch of different car designs. Like every car has got a different design to it. I think that's really cool. But let's take a look at the interior here. Again, shoutouts to Shadowcast and Epic Panda. We got like a bunch of... This has got to be the first time we've done a server tour where I've toured like 8 different people's builds at this point. So much variety from so many different people, which is just awesome about this server. So let's take a look here. I'm going to take my order from myself. This is obviously I feel like Inception right now. I'm taking an order from myself. And we got Shadow's skin and Panda skin. So we got our 3 Chick-fil-A employees. Chick-fil-A is known for having really nice employees. Whenever I go there, I'm just like, damn, these people are really nice. Don't worry, I got this. I can fix that for you. A little bit of a mistake, but I got you. So here it is. I like this big window here with the bushes of love in front of it. Danville's Anvil, whatever you want to call it. I think that's a nice touch, definitely adds the atmosphere. Used World Edit to create those iron chair legs, which is pretty, or table legs, I should say, not chair legs. Really well done interior. It looks just like Chick-fil-A. I love it. Fantastic stuff by Panda and Shadowcast. It's not, and again, it doesn't have like the biggest kitchen in the world, but it looks just like a Chick-fil-A on the inside here. It's definitely got that vibe to it. So great job by them. Let's check out some more restaurants. There's so many here on this server. It's prolific how many there are. Let's check out another one. Okay, guys, I'm going to check out 2 more restaurants for this video. Keep in mind, there are a ton more that I haven't checked out yet that I'm probably going to make another video for. Maybe in a week or 2, I'll do another update of all the restaurants that are being built. Because I know we have a fully finished PF Chang's on this world. That's huge. I might showcase that at the end of the video just real quick. I'll show you guys what it looks like on the outside. I might, go into detail with it on like another restaurant tour video. But we're going to check out this one right here. These are 2 restaurants that aren't real-life builds. These are actually just... things for Minecraft, and this is Dan's Burger Joint. So this is a this is a Minecraft thing. I wish Dan's Burger Joint was a real life thing, so I could be a restaurateur. But this was built by Ballistic Cat and Dubs, so they collaborated on this one. Started on July 29th and finished it 2 days later. So imagine they were prolific with it. They even shouted out the World Edit helpers. So here it is, Dan's Burger Joint. Kind of a modern style to it. I think it looks great. It's kind of got that In-N-Out Shake Shack theme to it. It's kind of competing with those restaurants. Here it is in the interior. Looks great. I like this big window where you can sit up against. Really good. And then you order your food right over here. I like how there's like a nice small ordering space. It's almost like an ice cream stand, They don't really utilize a ton of space for that. They kind of make sure that like most of the space is for sitting, I guess. So really well done. I like this a lot. Again, Dan's Burger Joint. I wish it existed. I want to be a restaurateur. That sounds pretty fun. Nothing better than owning a successful restaurant. But that's the challenge of it, So many restaurants go out before they ever become successful. But what if you do ever, open up a successful restaurant? It can take you a long way. But there's Dan's Burger Joint. And we're going to go right across the street over here to another one that I think is really cool. And this is the Adobe Grill. So this entire strip mall here was built by one person. Right here is the comment board. Gmarxxxx built this entire strip mall. So he's got Chain Links clothing, which you guys might recognize from Los Angeles. He's also got the official DMV of Downtown Subarena, which is the name of the city. And then he's got the Adobe Grill in the middle right here. So this is kind of like a competition with something like Qdoba or Chipotle or Moe's. Kind of like that Southwestern grill. And I love the interior of this. I like the tall ceiling. I like the way he did the lights on the ceiling. I think that's really cool. This interior is just really clean and unique. I think it looks fantastic. He's got restrooms in there. That's the employee only entrance to the kitchens. He's got the checkered floor in here. I think it's just really awesome. Like really, really well done. Really cool design. Shout outs to Gmarxxxx for this one. Again, I love the open space. Just a nice, clean Mexican grill, I guess you could say. So, awesome job by him. And with that, guys, that's going to wrap up today's episode of Server Tour. So, again, guys, so many restaurants, so many cool builds coming in here on the server. And I'm probably going to do another restaurant tour video in the future because there's still more to show off. I'll check out the finished Dunkin' Donuts, the other finished In-N-Out, and I'm sure there's going to be other restaurants that are going to be built as well from that time till now. Here is the P.F. Chang's, by the way, that I'll be showcasing in the future as well. Obviously, you guys can recognize it by the big horse statue. Really well done. Shoutouts to WyoCowboy 24 for building this. And we'll go into more detail in this build in the future. So, thank you guys for watching. It's been DanLags. Hope you guys did enjoy the server tour. Shoutouts to everybody who's been building on here. Awesome stuff, guys. Keep it up. And I'll keep on touring some cool builds. I have plenty of other things to check out. Again, like I said at the beginning of the video, some SpongeBob related stuff next time. So look out for that. And I'll kind of wrap things up standing in this park. That man has a burger head. That is very strange. But thanks for watching, everybody. Drop a like if you did enjoy it. It's been DanLags. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.